When you talk about football legends who defined an era at Manchester United, the name Paul Scholes rises quietly, yet powerfully, to the top. He was never the loudest on the pitch, never the flashiest, and rarely in the headlines for controversy. But when it came to skill, vision, and pure football intelligence, Scholes was a master of the art. Born in Salford in 1974, Paul Scholes joined Manchester United's youth academy in the early 1990s, part of the famous Class of '92, alongside David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, and Phil Neville. That group would go on to change the face of English football, and Scholes, though often understated, was at the very heart of it all. From his debut in 1994, Scholes became a manager's dream. Sir Alex Ferguson once said, "What more can I say about Paul Scholes? He's a truly unbelievable player, the complete footballer." Scholes could pass like a dream, score from distance with pinpoint accuracy, and read the game 2 steps ahead of everyone else on the field. Unlike many midfielders, Scholes wasn't about showboating or tricks, his magic was in simplicity. A first touch that killed the ball stone dead, a turn that left opponents chasing shadows, and those famous thunderbolts from outside the box that made Old Trafford roar. Between 1994 and 2013, Scholes made 718 appearances for Manchester United, scoring 155 goals and winning 11 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, and 2 UEFA Champions League trophies. That's not just longevity, that's dominance. His influence stretched beyond trophies. Scholes was the kind of player other professionals admired. Zinedine Zidane once admitted, "My toughest opponent. Scholes. He's almost untouchable in what he does." Even Xavi and Iniesta, the heartbeat of Barcelona's golden generation, named Scholes as their biggest inspiration. That's respect on a global level. Hey guys! If you're enjoying this deep dive into Paul Scholes' legacy, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more football stories like this one. Your support keeps the channel growing. Now, back to the gist. When Scholes briefly retired in 2011, Manchester United felt his absence immediately. The midfield looked less creative, less sharp, and that was proof of how quietly vital he'd been. But then came one of football's most remarkable comebacks. In January 2012, after just 6 months of retirement, Scholes returned. No grand announcement, no massive PR campaign, he simply showed up in the dressing room and said, "I'm back." Sir Alex handed him a shirt, and just like that, Scholes was running the midfield again, as if he'd never left. That return sparked United to another Premier League title in 2013, his 11th, sealing his status as one of the club's most decorated players. Off the pitch, Scholes was known for his humility. He rarely gave interviews, avoided the celebrity lifestyle, and kept his focus purely on football. In a sport that often celebrates egos, Scholes' quiet professionalism became his superpower. Fans loved that about him, he let his boots do the talking. Even after retirement, Scholes' impact on Manchester United continues. As a pundit, he's honest, sharp, and unfiltered, sometimes brutally so. But that's Scholes, he speaks the truth as he sees it, whether people like it or not. He also spent time coaching United's youth sides and co-owning Salford City, a club run by the Class of '92, showing his continued dedication to developing English football. To this day, debates rage among fans about where Scholes ranks among Premier League midfielders. For many, there's no question, he's top tier. His balance of creativity, work rate, and loyalty made him a rare breed, a one-club man who never chased fame or money, only excellence. Scholes' story is one of quiet greatness. No dramatic scandals, no headline-grabbing transfers, just decades of consistency, class, and clutch performances when it mattered most. He embodied everything Manchester United stood for during their golden era: discipline, passion, and an unbreakable winning mentality. So, while football may continue to evolve and new stars rise, the legend of Paul Scholes remains untouched, proof that sometimes the most powerful players are the ones who don't shout the loudest.